Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We are starting now chapter 16 of Ashtavakra Gita. So far we have completed 15 chapters. Here Ashtavakra tells Janak Maharaj, Achakshva Shrunuva Tata Nana Shastrani Anekashaha Tathapi na tas tava swasthyam sarva vismrana trute. My dear, please listen carefully. What? You have read so much, you have heard so much of satsang, you have gone here, you have gone there. Tathapi na tava swasthyam, and yet your mind is not at peace. Why this happens? Once I went with a begging bowl to a church, waiting when the people come out, they will give me something to, as a charity. Nobody gave me. I felt so bad. Then I went to a mosque. After their prayers were over, I was sitting outside with all makeup and nobody gave me anything. I got frustrated. Then I went to a temple. Temple people keep on coming, going. It's not a time bound. Kept going. I was sitting there for a whole day. Nobody gave me anything. I got so frustrated. I went to a pub and sat there. Within 15 minutes, my bowl was full. Then I shouted at God, "Oh Lord, why do you give your wrong address?" Friends, suppose there are two persons. One is, let us say, Andhra, and other is a Bengali. What they will eat? Andhra means idli, sambar, and then gongura. And Bengali means rasgulla, jalebi, shandesh. Both of them ate. And something went wrong. And both of them vomited. So when I was looking at them, at their vomit, will I say, "Oh, this is a, rasgulla vomit better than the idli sambar vomit." Vomit is a vomit. If this is clear, whether we study the worldly topics and vomit them, or we study the scriptures and vomit them, it is stinking. And when the food is eaten, digested, assimilated, it doesn't come out from the wrong end. Exactly the same way. The scriptures are studied, they are lived, then you are always at peace with yourself. See, this is what it is said here. You have heard so many times, so many scriptures you have studied. Tathapi na tvam tava swasthyam. And yet you are not at peace with yourself. See? If you want to be that, then the teacher says, Sarva vismarana drute. Learn to forget, forget, forget. See, friends. We keep on holding on to this world. Yes, you have studied, you have done this. Enough. Drop it. Therefore, this sadhana which I am telling you, I promise you will not do it. See my confidence. The sadhana is, do not talk about your past. See? Normally, we keep on talking. When I was a child, during our childhood, we used to go to the school walking. We never had the shoes. These days, the children want enough. Yaar. Who is care in your childhood? You know what happens because of that? Only one thing happens, and that is our body identification becomes stronger and stronger. Childhood belongs to the body, not to you. Teenage belongs to the body, not to you. But we keep on talking only about the past. That is one of the reasons why youngsters do not like to be around old people. Who is the old person? जब हम बच्चे थे, who cares यार? You understand this basic principle. Now I am old. What is my life? No future and only past. If I got only past, what will I talk? Only past. Now what future I have got? Waiting till the last day comes. But we don't understand this. Therefore, one of the biggest spiritual practices is don't bring your past in the present. How it comes? When there are a group of people sitting and talking and gossiping, somebody starts some topic. And after that topic begins, then we start. Suppose somebody tells, see, when I was coming, I saw one bicycle fellow, ordinary bicycle, he dashed one old lady and she fell down. And he did not even wait to see her. These days, the people are very rude. He has told the story over. Do you think others will keep quiet? Nothing. I saw a motorcycle person came and dashed a bicycle fellow. And then he also went, he didn't care for the bicycle. These days, really what you said is right, people are very bad. Third one, nothing. I saw a car coming and dashing a motorcycle. Are you competing with the accidents or what? Please remember, before we get involved into any discussion, any participation, ask a question to yourself. Has anybody asked us? And is it necessary to talk? But then what happens? If I want to make my point, others are not listening, then I will increase my pitch. See what I was telling you, listen. I don't want to listen. Those people who have got this habit of talking loudly is only because of this. Therefore, Sarva Visparanat Rute, enough is enough. Now start living in the present. Whatever good or bad, whatever you have studied, whatever you have done. And friends, our spiritual practice should be such, like when we take the spoon and eat the food, it doesn't matter what spoon is made up of. Whether it is a plastic, whether it is silver or gold or anything, it doesn't matter. What matters is the content that you are eating. In the same manner, whatever we have studied or not studied is over. Now remain with yourself. Bhogam karma samadhim va kuru vidna tathapite chittam nirasya sarvamsha atma samjoshaishyati. Whether you are engaging yourself in lot of indulgence, karma, lot of activities, samadhi, doing meditation, whatever you may be doing, but keep an eye on, is your mind free from desires or not? Who is prompting us into activity in life? Who is prompting? There are two possibilities. One is personal likes and dislikes. And second is, what is right and wrong? Who is prompting? Normally we will come to see that who is prompting us into activities, likes and dislikes. When I like something, I run towards that. When I don't like, I run away from that. The net result is run or run. Keep on running. On the contrary, if our attention is, we are focusing attention on what is right and what is wrong, and accordingly, whatever is right scripturally, that alone is followed, then the quality of life will change. Therefore, whether you are doing bhoga, there is nothing wrong. But do the bhoga according to the scriptural sanctions. Then karma, do the karma, but not whatever I want or I like, but what is right to be done. Similarly, samadhi, yes, do samadhi when it is your time. When others are in need of you, you are important in doing something. No, meditation. What meditation? Many houses it happens. These ammas, they get lost into this vipassana chakra, and morning time, the husband has to go to work, the children have to go to school, but that is her meditation time. Do your sadhana in your time, not somebody else's time. Therefore, chittam nirasa sarvamsha atyartham roshaishyati. Therefore, these things should not be done as a bhoga, not enjoyment. Eat, but don't get entangled in eating. Then karma, do karma, but have the freedom to withdraw from the karma. We get involved so much that we can't withdraw. Similarly, samadhi, don't fight with the samadhi. Like every day, you travel the same distance from your home to your workplace. The same distance, the same you, the same car. Yet, every day, the driving is unique. It is not the same. Exactly the same way, every day you sit for the prayers and it will not be the same. Therefore, I was telling you, don't do meditation. Play meditation. And when you are playing, then success and failure, both the things are deleted. There is no success in meditation, there is no failure in meditation. Then what for? Time pass. That's it. What you want to achieve? What you don't have? Then this meditation becomes a fashion. Like dieting has become a fashion. You know the meaning of dieting? Not what you American understand. In India, we dieting means die eating, don't die hungry. They become so thinly emaciated, disgusted. God has given you nicely, eat nicely. About this, I'll tell you something. Once I was in a cremation ground for something. Somebody died, I had to go. I went there. After going there, again the question comes. People don't leave me without questions. Because I am a questionable personality. So one person asked me, Swamiji, how much time do you think it will take for the body to burn? I said, I have no experience, I can't tell you. What question they can ask? No, I think he may take 2.5 hours. I said, do you have experience? He said, yes, I have come and dispose of many bodies. I come always. Then how do you know? He said, it's a very simple rule. Those who are eco-friendly and those who have got built-in fuel, meaning those who are fat, they take less time to burn. And those are bony, you require more and more fuel, and yet they don't burn. Therefore, for the posthumous happiness, remain fat. And what is this figure? Only haddi, and on the bone directly the skin is wrapped. In between nothing. Muscles gone, veins gone, everything is gone. Don't waste time in that. Therefore, bhoga, karma, samadhi, whatever you may do or you may not do, keep eye and only on this. Life is not meant for fulfilling the desires. Life is meant for fulfillment in life. And what is the fulfillment? There are no loose ends left. Any moment death comes, we should have the courage to tell her, death is the feminine word in English, what can I do? When she comes, It's not my fault. Language. Sometimes there's the truth. So, when the death comes, we should have the courage to tell her, hey, why are you late? I've been waiting for you. See, friends, then only we are free from the burden of desires. Ayasat kurute, ayasat sakalo dukhi, nainam janati kaschana, anena eva upadeshena, dhanya prapnoti nivrutim. All efforts ultimately lead to miseries. Ayasena, any effort you put. Suppose you are having asthma. Then breathing is done two ways. One, effortlessly. Second, with efforts. Effortlessly, we are all breathing. There is no tiredness. It is going on. Breathing is happening. And when asthma comes, that means our breathing is not normal. When it is not normal, then ayas, the efforts will be then. Same thing, do your pranayam. How many pranayam can you do? I was a yogi teacher, so one student did wrong, so I punished him. I said, you deserve punishment. Yes, sir, tell me. Now, what a yogi will give punishment? If I am a military person and if I have to punish a new recruit, what punishment will I give? Put on 20 kg of haversack and the military boots and rifle in the hand and lift it up and parade ground make 121 rounds punishment. So as a yogi, what punishment will I give? Do 21,000 Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Oh, sir, my nose will break away. See? Then, okay, do it 2100. 2100 is too much. Do 21 times, okay. So he does for 3-4 times. Now stop it. Then I ask him, how many times you breathe, do you know? In a day, we breathe 15 times per minute, a healthy normal person. So it comes to 200 and 1600 times per day, 24 hours. Has anybody ever said, I am damn tired of breathing, I am not going to breathe anymore? No efforts. But the one who has got asthma problem, he suffers because ayasa efforts are there. Therefore, ayasat kurute sakalo dukhi. Whenever you struggle in life, you are miserable. Don't struggle in life. Relax. See, one girl wrote me, Swamiji, I got this exam, so please guide me. I said, stop studying, relax, go for a movie. And when you go for the lecture, think of me. Swamiji, ajao. I said, I'll come there, don't worry. And she was so happy. She did most wonderful. She said, I have never done my paper so good. I said, this is Mahajadu. Relax, relax. But when we don't understand, meditation also is a punishment. Better meditation. See? And what is meditation? Silent suffering. In darkness. And therefore they put a board outside. Meditation in progress, don't disturb. We are already disturbed. Useless fellows. That is not the way spiritual life. Therefore, ayasat sakalo dukhi naivam janati kaschana. But they don't understand. They are miserable because of their wrong approach to life. Then, anena eva upadeshena dhanyaha prapnoti nirvritim. Only this much you understand. Whenever you are going the wrong way, you will struggle. Simple rule. The other day, I received one of my gadgets. We ordered online and came. A nice tablet. So when we are trying to open it, my friend said, Swami, I will open. I said, open but don't cut it. Properly open. The box should be intact. So he was doing it and it was not happening properly. He said, Swami, we'll have to cut it. I said, no, give it to me. And then I just saw it, and in one go slowly I opened it. See, nothing is torn. Oh, Swamiji. I said, this is taught in Bhagavad Gita, 19th chapter. How to open the gadgets. Whenever you go the wrong way, you are struggling in life. There was a wife, she was driving the wrong way, and her husband was having, those Google map, so he could see. And there was a message that one person is going the wrong way, be careful. So he immediately told his wife, hey, there is one person on the same road going the wrong way, be careful. No dear, not one way, all are going wrong way. She was going the wrong way. See how important it is. Don't take life seriously. Spiritual life is not seriousness. You are sufficiently serious in your whole life. After coming here also crying. Therefore, dhanna prapnoti nirvrutim vyapare khidyate yastu nimeshon meshayorapi tadalasya dhurinasya sukham nanyasya kasyachit. This is the best thing you will like, I guarantee you. A person who is so lazy that he is tired of even blinking his eyes. Come on, I don't know how to blink. Such a person who has climbed the height of laziness, he is realized. Good, mil gaya kuch to. See, friend. Tad alasyasya dhurinasya. He is the best among the laziest. Ashtavakra Gita, not Bhagavad Gita. Tasmat uttishta kaunte. Relax. We make our life so miserable. I had to do this, I had to do this. Hey, relax. We have done so many things till date. What you have achieved? Just observe this. When we were not in this world, there was nothing lacking. When we will leave this world, there will be nothing lacking. We know our parents, we know our grandparents. Some of us may know great-grandparents. Hardly anybody will know the fourth or the fifth generation before. Who knows? The same story is going to be your and mine. But then, Krishna's Dwarka has gone. Rama's Ayodhya has gone. And our ministry for 3 years. See, friends, get out of that wrong notion. We are here only to be an instrument through which happiness happens. Like a flower doesn't give fragrance. The flower has fragrance. Whether somebody is using it or not, he cares not. He is not having fragrance for others. If somebody takes, welcome. Doesn't take, never mind. That is the meaning of laziness. Otherwise, you will get into this earlier text when we study. There it is said, Durlabham trayame maitad devanugraha hetukam manushyatvam mumukshutvam mahapurusha samshraya. These three things are indeed very rare. Manushyatvam, being born as a human being, mumukshutvam, the desire for liberation, and mahapurusha samshraya, surrender at the feet of the wise people. Very rare. And after that, okay, no, let me surrender. Where is the Mahapurush? That's okay, KG1, KG2, enough. The ultimate is this. Lesser the struggles in your life, happier you are. idam krutamidam neti dvandvair muktam yada manaha dharmartha kama moksheshu nirapeksham sada tada bhavet. Idam krutam idam naiti. Oh, I have done this, I have to do this, I have not done this, I have done this thing. See, like when people are retired from their worldly things, then in the old age, the real torture begins. And it happens between the husband and the wife. They are always the opposite poles because it's the law of nature. Similar poles repel, opposite poles come together. Cathode, anode, opposite, plus, minus. So whatever the husband wants, wife doesn't want. Whatever the wife doesn't want, she wants, husband doesn't want. And after retirement, then they decide, let us go to Himalayas, not Himalayas, let us go to Alps. Then husband says, okay, let us start, doing some charity. No, we will not do charity. Then we will loot the world. See, I have to do this, I don't have to do it. Relax. Till such time, these two things remain in our mind. We are far away from the truth. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, this thought comes. Two things torture a person in the old age. Two things. And it's because of the guilt. Guilt is the most poisonous element in our mind. And a guilt is on account of two things. One is, what I should have done when I was young, I have not done. What I should not have done when I was young, I have done that. Oh God, I don't know why did I do that. Then we want to somehow level it. So give dakshina here, dakshina there. As when you were children, you studied well, you did your schooling, college, everything perfectly well. Therefore, your middle age is perfectly good. In the same manner, in this middle age, prepare for your old age. Otherwise, in majority of the families, old people are a burden to the youngsters. Because they don't want to change themselves. And now the life has changed so much. Both the husband and wife are struggling to meet two ends. And there are two ends at home. And they keep on troubling. See, friends, therefore here the teacher is telling, we have to get rid of this. I have done this, I have not done. Relax, bahut kar liya, enough is enough. And because of this, I had to do this, I had to do this, even we start doing meditation. Because that disease of doing is so deeply in our system. And then we go where there is tell you, okay, if you have to do meditation, first you have to become the member of our organization. Okay, how much? Nothing, 1,000 per month. You become a member. Then, second thing, you have to buy this yoga mat, the yoga brick, a yoga house, yoga and rope, and hang yourself. Useless fellows. See? Because you want to do meditation. See, friends, you have love for your child or you do love your child. Love is not an action, it is an experience. Similarly, meditation is an experience, it is not an action. I am doing meditation. Suppose you are talking to your child sweetly. Hey, what are you doing? I am loving. Nobody says like that. He says to that dumb girl, I love her. Because with the girl, it is an action. Therefore, when the action happens, fall is granted. So they fall in love. And when they fall in love, it is called as marriage. So, idam krutam idam na iti dvandva muktaihi yada manaha. In the mind is thus free from, I should have done this thing, I should not have done this thing. These two things should be deleted from the mind. Friends, it can be done only by one way. Start living wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, 100%. That is only spiritual practice. I am not giving a mala in your hand. I am not giving you a mantra. I am not asking you dakshina. I am not asking you to promote some cause. No. Only this much. Wherever you are, whatever you are, whenever you are, be 100%. That's it. This experience of yours is called as meditation. It doesn't matter what posture you are sitting, whether you are sitting in a cross-legged or no-legged, it makes no difference. Therefore, dharmartha kama moksheshu nirapeksham tada bhaved. So, enough of this thing. Dharma, satyam vada, dharmam chara, swadhyaya, anma, pramadaya, acharya, enough. Also, I want this, I want that, enough. Then, I want to know this, I want to know, I have to study this, I have to study, enough. And ultimately, I want liberation. Liberation you can get if you are bound. See? When this is not understood, the people get into wrong understanding. And then the simple example is, if somebody is sleeping, you can wake him up. If somebody is not sleeping, you cannot wake him up. See? When between the two, one dies, and then the other one is there. So that very moment when the death happens, listen to the dialogues of this one who is alive. He or she will say, oh, without her or without him, I can't live. Why he has or she has gone. Then, after that, that person is disposed of and the life continues. Then 15 days, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, going on and on. And the kids ask her, or you were telling that time when without him you cannot live, what happened? Change the program. See, friends, all rubbish. Come back to yourself. That is the only thing. Therefore, virakto vishaya dveshta, ragi vishaya lonupaha, graha moksha vihinastu na virakto na ragavan. See? Virakta vishaya dveshta. What is dispassion? I don't like it, I will not take it. Virakta, why? Dispassion. Actually, how we discard something, when we discover something wrong in that, then we discard. Similarly, ragi vishaya lonupaha. And when we are extremely attached to the worldly objects, then we run after that, vishaya lonupaha. Then, graha moksha vihinastu, he who has nothing to hold and nothing to leave. See? But you will see, even on the spiritual path, many people get lost in this. See, like we suffer. In some orthodox people we have to go there also. So once I went in some Marwadi family. And then they'll be asking question after question, there is no end to it. Swami, you go to so many places and then do you take food outside? I said, why? No, Mahatmas don't take food outside, therefore I am asking you. I said, it is your problem, not my problem. Why you call me Mahatma and ask me to behave according to your rules? You are right, Mahatmas don't take. I am not a Mahatma, I am a CH Atma, Chota Atma. And then you take onion, you take garlic, you take hotel food. See, friends, the whole life goes only in that. Therefore, I'll tell you one example. There was one boy who did his graduation and he was in Japan. A typical vegetarian one. So those days, must be 20 years before. So he called me, that time I was in US. He called me and he said, Swamiji, I am in Japan and here it's beginning so difficult. Without non-veg, nothing is available. I've been eating only bread, butter. I'm fed up. I don't know what I should do. I said, what is your goal of life? Eating or something else? You ask a question only about eating. Is the job good? Is it paying you well? Is it better prosperity afterwards? Yes. I said, then start eating eggs and chicken. So, I mean, you tell me. I said, yes, don't eat me first. Eat that. Most important thing is survive wherever you are. Otherwise, I will not. And then die. This is called an obsession. Never lead your life with obsession. See? Like you will see, you go to in Orthodox houses, Iyengars. Anything which is brought on the table doesn't go back to the kitchen. When the food is taken in the plate, the juta plate does not go in the kitchen. It goes to the bathroom and cleaned and then it goes to the kitchen. If a person is taking food and if he touches anything, it is out of the house. Very orthodox they are. Extremely orthodox. So when you go to their house, you have to behave like that. When you go to Punjabi house, juta, fatapat, they have no concern about that their juta hand, which they use, with the same thing they will be taking a spoon and then, not a spoon, sapoon. Sapoon they will be taking and then we're feeding in there. This is how the world is. If you get lost only in that, you cannot survive in this world. Therefore, graha moksha vihinastu. Everything is okay. Go ahead. Na virakto na ragavan. Friends, the ego of dispassion is terrible than the ego of involvement. See? Again, Iyengar. The other day I went to somebody's house and I like making food with people. Time pass ho jata hai. So I said, Amma, please note, I don't take non-vegetarian, I don't take eggs, I don't take chicken, I don't take onions, etc. Okay? I knew they don't take, but I just said, aha, you can see. Swamiji, in our house kitchen, nobody enters without taking bath. And then they will be doing the puja of the this gas. And thereafter something is heated, given first to God. And then we are not like others. Directly from the bed with the nightie and start cooking. Dirty fellows, we are not like that. Holier than thou. See friends, this ego of goodness is terrible. Therefore the goody brand characters are dangerous. Be normal, we don't have to prove anything to anybody. There was one lady, she asked me once, Swamiji, I want to be like you. You are not tired, you keep on moving here and there. What I have to do? I said, first of all, you cannot be like me. Why? No beard. Longer the beard, more is the wisdom. Half-cut beard, doubtful wisdom. No beard. You cannot be wise. Swamiji, please. I said, look here, Mama. Your problem is, your whole life is a struggle to prove something to someone. What are you struggling? What you want to prove? And to whom? Who cares for you? See, friends. And second thing, you try to justify everything. These two things makes an artificial I. Therefore, we don't eat non-vegetarian in our house. We eat in the hotel. Useless fellows. Therefore, graha moksha vihinastu na virakto na ragavan. Heyo pade yata tavat samsara vitapa ankuraha Spruha jivati yavadvai nirvichara dashaspadam. See, till such time, these two things. Heya upadeyata. I want something, I don't want something. Till such time, these two things are there. Samsara will continue. See, in this world you will see, we are all miserable because of two things. Because of having something and because of not having something. Those who don't have money, they are miserable, they don't have money. Those who have money, they are miserable. How to save it? See, friends. Therefore, he upadana, that means nothing to be gained, nothing to be lost. See, friends. But it should not be spoken, it should be lived in our life. The other day it happened, recently somewhere, that I said, hey Mahatma, what is your name? I am nobody, nothing to do, nowhere to go. So I kept quiet, it's okay, good. And then whole day went, 2-3 days went like that. Then he was feeling that, Swami, are you angry with me? I said, no, how can I be angry with nothing? You live your normal life. But what happens? We start imagining. See? Who is your father? God is my father in the heavens. Go there. See, friends. Therefore, heya upadiyata tava samsara vitapa ankura. Till such time I want this, samsara will continue. Therefore, spruha jivati yavadvai. Spruha means desire. As long as the desires are gurgling in our heart, we can never be at peace with ourselves. And you know what is the fun about the desires? Very simple thing. Desires are appearances which do not exist. Understand this way. Once I was going somewhere and some thorn has gone in my foot. It was muddy also, I could not do anything. And afterwards, when I went and washed my feet, and I forgot about it. After 2 or 3 days, that point started giving pain, it became red, it became swollen. Then I had to go to the doctor. So when he removed that foreign body, he said it will take naturally few days, it will be all right. Exactly the same way. When the worldly things and beings enter our mind, that is the foreign body. That foreign bodies enter in our mind, creates inflammation of the mind. Inflamed tissue is a tissue reaction. Then it becomes hot, it becomes painful, it becomes swollen. Similarly, hot, painful, swollen mind is called as a desire. So what is to be done? Remove that point, that the foreign body. This is what we do. I want tea, I want tea, I want tea. Mind is swollen, desire. I want. I take a cup of tea, desire quieted. Very good. Therefore, till such time we entertain any desire, you cannot be at peace. Simply singing bhajan makes no difference. Jehi bidhi rakhe Ram, tehi bidhi rahi. No. Therefore, pravrutte jayate rago, nivrutto dvesha eva hi, nirdvandvo balavad dhiman, evam eva vyavastitaha. When you get involved in something, you get attached. When you run away from something, you are having a hatred. Therefore, nirdvandva, don't get involved into liking and disliking. Balavad dhiman, like a child. Be like a child. Be attentive. Be like a child, not childish. Being childish is different and being childlike is different. Therefore, balavad dhiman evam eva vyavastitaha. Therefore, the best way is, आज का भोजन बहुत अच्छा है. Before eating, you should always say this. Whether you say Brahmarpanam Brahmavi doesn't matter. But this you should say. Because Brahmarpanam Brahmavi, nobody understands the meaning also, so never mind. But they will understand, particularly the cook who is cooking. See? Otherwise you have to tell lies. Hatumicchati samsaram rage dukkha jihasayam vitarago na nirdukkhas tasmin napina kidyati. Ragi, the one who is extremely attached, hatumicchati samsaram, he is wanting to discard the world and attain renunciation. See? I want to give up the world and go. Where will you go? Like many people have got that funny notion. Swamiji, I am going to Himalayas. What will you do there? Pan bidi shop khol denge. After going there, this has to do it. Do it here. Remember one basic principle of life. Which plant, which vegetation is suitable to grow where? The plant or the vegetation doesn't decide. For example, the pine trees. Pine trees do not grow at a sea level near the equator. So you may bring and plant it and make a bonsai out of that poor tree. It's a different thing. But actually, that is not the right place. And where is the right place, it will grow very huge. Exactly the same way. Whichever is the ideal environment for our spiritual evolution, whichever are the required experiences we have to go through for our evolution, all that are precisely, perfectly planned by the divine and they are given to us. But we want to change him and suffer in life. See, friends, see how it happens. Many years before, I was in Badrinath, and there used to be one Amma, she is no more now, very old lady, very sweet. I was young that time, Bhagavati Amma. She was probably Nepali body, and she came there when she was young, 15, 16, and she never went back. And she was so great devotee of Bhagavan, Krishna, she had almost by-hearted the whole Bhagavad Mahapuran. Every morning she will go to the temple at 4 o'clock when it opens and she will be chanting one chapter of Bhagavad Mahapuran and then she will be in her room. On Ekadashi, she 24 hours she will be sitting outside on a stone and in meditation. So when I used to go there, I'll go and sit with her and my head will be in her lap and I used to talk to her and she used to play with my beard and all that. One day I told her, I said, Mama, I had decided enough of lectures, enough. I am going to stop this. She started laughing. I said, is it a joke or what? She said, what can be a better joke than this? I said, what is the joke? He said, whose question you are answering? Just see how deep it is. When we say, I am going to get up early in the morning, who asked you? I said, yes, Mama, you are right. Whose question I am answering? Then she told me, you are born to give lectures. You can never stop giving lectures. I said, don't curse me. She said, it's not a curse. It's not a curse. But her words, any time, any gap I give in between, something comes up. See, I had no program of this yoga lecture in England. But it happened to be 21st June, International Yoga Day. And they caught hold. So I had to travel unnecessarily by train from Birmingham to Greenwich, 4 hours drive, train, give a lecture, again come back because evening lecture is there. What will you do? See, friends, leave it to him. He knows what is required for our evolution. Every single event, every single experience of our life is meant only for our evolution. What could be done? Accept it cheerfully, with reverence to the Lord's will. Simply saying, Yehi Bidhi Rakhe Ram, Tehi Bidhi Rahi, is all rubbish. Therefore, here it is said, Hatum Ichchati Samsaram Ragi Dukkha Jyasaya. Because he is miserable in this world, therefore he wants to leave the world and go and become a sannyasi. Near Uttar Kashi in Himalayas, on the way to Gangotri, there was one Babaji, and nobody knew, and nobody bothers for any Babaji in India. Whosoever you may be, who cares? And there is no, any organization that you are belonging to this church or that church. No, anybody can put on clothes and he becomes a Babaji. No qualification required. On the contrary, unqualified people are Babaji. So he was like that. And so many people going for darshan. One lady came and she saw him, straight away went near him, pulled his collar and started giving him left and right. Everybody was surprised. Beating the Mahatma. Then she said, you have run away from home to come over here. Now I'll teach you whether you are a sannyasi or my husband. So when this happened, my friend asked, Swamiji, ye kya hai? I said, I can imagine his condition. If outside this is the condition, inside what must be happening? So he cannot stay there. Therefore, here the teacher says, Dukkha Jihasaya. To get rid of the miseries of life, people run away to the forest or the jungle. Don't go anywhere. Wherever you go, there you are. Friends, we are all trying to run away from ourselves. Don't run away. Just come to discover the cause of disturbance is that to which we have given importance. If we have given importance, we have to devalue. Nobody can do it for us. Otherwise, is anybody born with a cigarette in the mouth and letter in the hand? How they start smoking? Because they have given importance. Everybody is smoking. I will also teach. What does it do? So first time he smokes, the smoke starts coming from his mouth, nose, eyes, ears, the whole body. Others laugh at it. Okay, you laugh at me, I'll teach you. Then his sadhana starts. And he becomes expert. Then ultimately, Akhanda Vandalakaram, circle after circle start coming. And then he becomes a victim to that and suffers throughout life. And one day, he gives up smoking. And that time you watch, I have given up smoking. If you learn this principle, the real joy is not in indulgence. The real joy is in renunciation. See? It's so important. Therefore, I remember one day when Amma got food for me. Bombay was very terrible traffic, rains and all that. And poor, she came from a long distance. And that day, because of this, it took her 2.5 hours. Instead of making 12 o'clock, she came at 2:30. When I was waiting for food, she came and I said, she said, Swami, I'm so sorry because of this. I said, never mind, it's okay. Then I asked her, Amma, you take so much of difficulty, trouble to come and give me food. And I take food and I sleep. I even don't talk to you for 15 minutes. What do you get out of it? She said, you will never understand it. You khana khao chup baitho. See friends, the real joy is not getting things. The real joy in giving, not trouble. We have to be very careful when we talk. So, hatum ichchami samsaram ragi dukkha jihasaya vitarago na nirdukha tasmin napi na kidyati. And he who is dispassionate, therefore, he doesn't want to run away from anywhere. We have to learn to be where we are, cheerfully and happily. If you are happy because your wife is very nice, understanding, intelligent, beautiful, caring, this is just an example. Everybody started thinking. And therefore, you are happy. What is your contribution? If your wife is Kali, Karali, Cha, Bhayanaka, Cha, and yet you are happy, then it is your genius. See, friends. Therefore, here the teacher says, Vitarago hi nirdukkaha tasmin napi na khidyati. Because miseries come in our life for any reason we can attribute. But we are all miserable by our own choice. Most important thing. Never justify you are miserable. Never justify. Make the miseries miserable. See? Then really we are walking the spiritual path as indicated by Ashtavakra Maharaj. Yasya bhimano mokshepi dehepi mamata tatha nacha yogi nava jnani kevalam dukkha bhagasaho. He is giving a sixer. He says, Yasya deha abhimanaha. He who is living as the body, for the body on everybody. Yasya deha abhimanaha mokshepi mamata tatha. And he wants liberation. These are contradiction in terms. Therefore, nacha yogi, neither he is a yogi nor he is a jnani. Then dukkha bhagasau. See, friends, when all the time miserable frustration. I'll give one or two examples to make this thing. There was one person, he was following this Arya Samaj. In Arya Samaj, they don't believe in God or puja or vigraha, etc. They don't believe. And he was a good friend of mine, Sharmaji is his name. And after I left that place, after about 5-6 years I had gone there. And I said, hey Sharmaji, where is he? So I went to his daughter's place. She was the only daughter he had. And I asked, Sharmaji hai? So there was a maid servant. So she said, what Sharmaji? Yeah, nobody is here. I said, no sir. Oh, that old man, he is in that room. I am a servant here. I saw. He was in a most pathetic condition. Lying on the floor, his legs were paralyzed, crossed like that, and there only he was lying. And the servant was cleaning him once in a while, once in 3-4 days, all that. When I went, I said, Sharmaji, he started crying, shouting, frustrated. Swamiji, bring your Krishna here. I have never said even once, but now I realize how important it was. Only by doing yajna, home, nothing happens. See, friends, we have to work on our mind. We have to work. And therefore, yasya bhimano na yogi. Therefore, another one, a friend of mine, when I went to his house, he was having that neck collar and coming on a scooter. I said, hey, where are you, Akdu? What happened to you? He said, Swamiji, my neck is gone and I am told to put this collar for my whole life. I said, what you have done? Have you done Shirshasana? He said, yes, Swamiji. I said, come here. First promise, you will stop doing yoga. He said, okay. Now, anyway, I stopped it. Then I said, come, I'll do jadoo. And his neck became all right. He said, I promise you, I'll never do yoga. Anything which is done abnormally will destroy your balance. It is like what I tell you. Somebody's house I went for food as one of the requirement of my life. And a man was talking to his wife in a sonorous tone. Look here, these people have taken so much of money, but this phone, in 3 months it is hanging. I don't know what happened to this. So the wife says, you only complain about everything. See, ask Swamiji what happened to the phone. Look here, what phone, what I have. He came, Swamiji, my phone is hanging, tell what to do. Wife asked me to contact you. I said, free में खाना खिलाते हैं क्या कोई? We have to do work for them. I said, okay, go to settings. Then scroll down, you'll come option. Restore the factory settings. He said, click that, he clicked. I said, now there is a message. All data will be erased. You say yes, he did yes. Data was erased. I said, now restart. He started. Oh, it is working. What happened? I said, because unwanted free download. Every machine, every device has a limitations of handling certain apps or the data. Exactly the same way, our machine also have some kind of limitation. By default, factory settings, we are all divine. But when we come in this world, free download, free download, free download, enemies, friends, good, bad, position, relation, and our device become choked. जाओ तो जाओ कहाँ बाढ़ में जाओ. Learn to delete unwanted stuff. Whole life is only collecting all that garbage in our life. See, friends, therefore, yasya bhimano mokshepi dehepi mamata tatha. He who want to realize and he doesn't want to give up the body identification, na yogi na jnani, then kevalam dukkha bhagasau. Then he is guaranteed miseries in his life. For such a person, which person? He who doesn't want to give up body identification and he who wants liberation. For such a person, haro yadi upadeshtate harihi kamalajo piva tathapi na tava swasthyam sarva visvaranat rate. For such a person, even if Sakshat Shivji is the Guru to instruct you, and Sakshat Vishnu is the Guru to instruct you, and Sakshat Brahmaji is instructing you on this path of realization, tathapi na tava swasthyam, you will attain nothing. Then what is to be done? Sarva vismaranat rute. Only learn to forget. Learn to forget. Don't bring your past in the present. See, I'll just tell you one story. It's just a story, not real. I told my friend, I said, hey, I'll tell you something, please don't tell anybody. You are my friend, therefore I am telling you. No, Swamiji, why are you telling? See, after committing that murder, I became underground. And then I became Babaji. And therefore I am continuing here. But don't tell him. No. Why should I tell? He has also one friend, very close friend. He tells, look here, don't tell anybody. Because you are my friend, I am telling you. And in this manner, it went round and round. And one person, he was my friend, Swamiji, I don't know what people are talking about you. What? They told that you committed murder and you were in the jail and all that. How do you know? No, somebody told me. Who told me? I only told. Think. One of the highest spiritual practice is this. Don't talk about your past. If somebody asks you, bluff. Tell anything. Like when I am in Punjab, I had to the people say, in my Hindi way of talking, it comes, हमारे पंजाब की बात है. So the Punjabi think I am from Punjab. So they say, Swamiji, तुसी पंजाबी हो? हाँ जी, ऐसे पंजाबी है. Again the questions come. You are from which place? No, I don't know. So I have to ask, you are from which place? I am from Amritsar, I am from Jalandhar, Jal ke andar. Other place, one lady caught me. Swamiji, you are telling lies. I said, what happened? Sometimes you tell you are Punjabi, sometimes you tell you are a Marathi. What is the truth? I said, I am a paratha. Baap Punjabi, Ma Maratha, ho gaya paratha. How does it matter? Who are you? Discard all these non-essentials in life and start leading a cheerful, happy life. Therefore, haro yadi upadishtate hari kamalajo piva tathapi nattva swastham sarva vismranatrate. Don't forget to forget everything in life. The highest spiritual practice. And as a result, slowly the mind will stop going in the past smritis, memories, and stop worrying about the future. Last thought. Mind cannot survive in utter present. For survival, mind requires the food of past memories and future worries. That mind which has no past memories and future worries, that mind is pure consciousness. This is Ashtavakra Gita. With this we complete the 16th chapter. Next time we start from the 17th chapter, God willing. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnahat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.